Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about holiday sets. We're mostly going to be covering stuff from Sephora. I think I might have one from Ulta that I'll share at the end. But yeah, these are some holiday sets that I got that I think are worth the money, or at least a decent value. So that's what we're going to be getting into. If that sounds interesting, stick around. But before we get started, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the like button, make sure your notification bell is turned on so you get alerted when I post new videos. And we're gonna jump into my holiday set recommendations right now. Okay, so I have everything laid out. I feel like, at least at Sephora, they didn't have, I think they had the same amount of sets that they did last year, but I don't think that I don't know. I feel like some of the ones I got last year were better, and I can mention at the very end a couple of the sets that, or at least one. And I have a couple of comparisons to show you. So, well, I can probably just mention it now. Like, they didn't have the Becca set this year where you get like the four, this is one from last year where you get the 4 mini highlighters. Like, this was a really good value, I think, for $40. And they had a Becca set, but it was like the champagne pop liquid and pressed, you know, so it may not have been that shade, but it was a pressed and a liquid. They didn't have the mini set this year, and I was kind of sad that they didn't do that this year. But let's get into the ones that they did do. So first off, let's start with Bite. I have 2 sets from Bite. The first one is this, what are you called? It's the Bite All Agave 3-piece lip care set. So this is the one from this year. This is what I still have it in the box. I need to purge my chapstick lip gloss drawer. So this is still in the box. This is what the set, this was the Sweet Treats Party Prep set from last year. And I still have it in the jar. There's an extra lip mask in here, but it was a lip mask, a lip balm, and a trial size lip scrub. That's what came in last year's. And the trial size was stupid looking. Like, it looked like a little pill capsule, and you peeled the thing back, and there was more than one use amount in the thing, but you couldn't reseal it. So that was kind of wasteful. And then, like I said, I like the little jar. So I've been trying to use this sparingly because it's good, the lip mask, and then my lip balm is in there. And then this is another lip mask from another brand that I got in like an Ipsy bag, but I'm going to split these up after I clean out that drawer. But this year they got rid of the scrub, because I was thinking that this was a scrub in a pot, but it's not. I'm honestly not sad that they got rid of that little capsule thing, because like I said, it was extremely wasteful because you couldn't reseal the thing. So you get this is the nighttime lip therapy. It's a little pot, and I've been using this. I like this. It's got the little thing to keep it sealed. It has kind of a lemony scent to it. I do really like this. As you see my fingers, I have been using that. And then you get a lip mask, and I didn't even take this out. The original agave. I think this one is like champagne, which I don't know if that means it has a different flavor. Like, this one's kind of like a pearlesque pink. I don't know what the original looks like. And then you get a little mini lip balm, which I heard that they changed the formula, so I will have to try this compared to my other one. And again, I use it sparingly, but now that I have 2, I will probably use up my lip mask from last year, because I do really like it. And I could be a normal human and just use it up, because they do sell it all year long, but I'm the weirdo that's like conservative, because I have this weird thing where I want to use it, but I don't want it to run out because I'm insane. So there's that. And then the next thing from Bite every year comes out with a 4 little quad. Usually it's in a tin. It was in a similar box. It was just pink. The box looked very similar to this. So this was one from last year, normal black packaging. This year, they're in monochromatic tubes, so you can see what color the lipstick is. I am not going to lie, I partially bought it because I could tell what color it was. I didn't even check to see if these were shades that I had from last year because I have 6 of these. 4 I got in the holiday set, 1 I got in like a birthday set, and then 1 that I think came in like Sephora Play or something. So with the shade name being like, there's not even a, like, I would appreciate it so much more if there was a colored label like similar to this tube on the bottom. There's not, so you've got to open each tube to find the shade. So I was like, I don't even care if I own this color already. I don't think I do. I think these are different colors because the new ones have a slight sheen to them. They're not a gloss, but they're shiny. Compared to last year's formula. So I believe that these are all different. Let me look at the bottoms. Cocoa Bite. I don't have any Ruby, Bonbon, and no, I don't have any of these shades. I have similar colors, I'm sure, but not these specific ones. And so I swatched, it might have been this one, Cocoa Bite, I think is that. And then let me swatch whatever color. This is Sake. I think last year's were a little bit more matte. I could be crazy, but I think I know on the lips, and I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, there's a slight more sheen, at least when I put it on my lips on the new ones versus last year's. These were a little more matte. So the formula is different, which that's good. So yeah, like I said, I didn't even care if I got repeat shades because this, like I said, I love by its formula, so I use these quite a lot, but I don't have the names memorized, so I got to open 6 different tubes. This just makes my life so much easier. I will say with this being slightly glossy, they're not as long wearing as these that I believe are matte. So there's that. You got to apply it more. But if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love mini lipsticks because I have so many. I'm not going to use them up. I at least kind of feel like I'm going to use this in my lifetime, which I don't know why that's important because I clearly just stated that I'm trying to use this sparingly because I don't want to use it up. It's this conundrum that happens with me about everything. So the next set I got was from Clinique, and this was a duo, and this is they're almost lipsticks. It came like this because you could keep one and like gift one, so I might give this one to my mom. I haven't decided yet. This is in a little bit more of a berry shade, but it's a tinted lip balm. I'll put it on because my lips are dry. I opened this one because this is a more everyday, like pinky shade that I figured between the two, if I was only going to keep one, this would be the one that I would use more. And this is in Pink Honey. This other one is in Black Honey. So like I said, I might give this one to my mom because this seems like more her shade, but it's just a little wash of color. So even this being darker isn't going to be much darker, but so this was only $9 for these. And I believe the Bite set was like 14 or 20, maybe it was 20. I think this was like 14, which last year I believe this was like 10. So I appreciate, like, it doesn't bother me that it went up because they got rid of that little packet thing and they gave you the night lip therapy in a little pot that'll last a good amount of time. So it doesn't bother me that they raised the price, but for $9 and they're full size, like, I thought that was a good deal. Like I said, I might keep this. I probably don't need to keep it. I think I'm going to give this to my mom as like a stocking stuffer, or give it to my dad to give to my mom as a stocking stuffer, whatever he wants to do. Next, last year I was really sad. I didn't see a Stila set that really grabbed my attention. They have a couple. This is one of mine from last year. This is in Gold Goddess. I put some saline in these to bring them back because a couple of them were starting to dry out, but I was really bummed at the sets that they had this year. So I went with the Sephora where you got 4. And I don't know, this doesn't have ounces on it, I don't believe. I was gonna say, I think there's probably more product in the Sephora one. Just gonna go on a whim. The gold shades are slightly different. I did find a Stila set at Marshall's, so I have a gold shade similar, but I feel like they're good. Let me pull out one of my Stila ones and we can compare, and I can kind of show you. This was in Diamond Dust. This was part of last year's holiday set with that gold. Okay, so there's the Stila glitter right there. Okay, and then the Sephora, I don't know, do these even have, like, they don't say names, so I don't think this is something they sell individually. It just is the silver, the white looking one. I thought maybe, and it's got the same doe foot. It's just a round tube. There's the Sephora. You can't even tell a difference. Yeah, so I'm really happy with those. And this set was only $14 for these 4. There's a pink one, a holographic one, kind of a red one, and a yellow, like orangey gold, coppery color. So this was only $14, whereas the Stila sets are like $21 and you only get 3. So I gave this a whirl, and so far they seem like they're pretty decent dupes. I like them. So I was happy with that set, because I was kind of bummed with the Stila sets this year. Another set that I was disappointed, NARS earlier, I want to say like August, September, had a set where you could get the Orgasm Blush, the highlighter, the Orgasm, what are these called? Afterglow Lip Balm, and the gloss. And it was like $40, which was a really good deal. Well, they sold out of those, and I think they figured out that they were losing money because they didn't bring them back. And the set they replaced it with is just the blush and the balm, which I think is still a decent value, but it's not as good of a deal as the other one, which is why I think, like I said, they didn't bring it back. And I haven't used this yet. So you get a little mini Orgasm blush, which I've never used NARS's Orgasm blush. Mary Kay has a blush that I think is a very comparable dupe from what I've seen. So I was excited to try this. I have used the lip balm, Orgasm lip, what did I call it? I don't, Afterglow. And again, it's a mini, but I think like that's a decent amount of product in there, because I think I've used up, the only lip balm I've ever used up in my life was like a peppermint lip smackers and the Dr. Pepper one. So, and it gives you a little bit of a glow. Let's see, I can put some, I don't know, it's very pretty. It's very subtle, like it's right there, but it's pretty. So like I said, I got this, but I was really upset because the other set was gone. I had put it in my cart and was waiting for the Sephora sale, and it was gone. And so then I replaced it with this, but yeah, it's not as good of a deal as the other one. So I was really upset that they didn't bring it back, but I understand why, because I think they weren't making as much money off of that. This, I don't know if it's a set or if they sell this all the time. I've never paid attention. So it was a double pack of the all-nighter spray. I opened this one because my other one ran out, but it says it was $42 and it says it's a $66 value. Like I said, I don't know if this was a holiday bundle or if you can get that all the time from Urban Decay, but if you watch my hack video, I do like 3 layers of this every day, so I go through it. So, excuse me. So sorry. So for me, it was a good deal. And then I had the 15% off, so I saved a little bit on it. But as much as I use it, I thought that was a wise purchase. Okay. And then this really isn't a holiday set, but I picked up the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. I have a video where I swatch this and the other little holiday Too Faced set. It still smells good. I really love this like fall autumny color scheme. And then these are good little palettes. These little tin palettes are really good. I have the sugar cookie one from last year. It's good. And then the other set, as I mentioned, I talked about in the video, it's the little sugar cookie snowman person. I have the box because sometimes I put her in there and display her on my desk as like a decoration, but then it's annoying because I want to use the bronzer, and so then she comes out of the box. But I like this set a lot. This one was available at Ulta and Sephora. This one was not an exclusive. Ulta has an exclusive one and Sephora has an exclusive one, but this is the one that was available at both places. So it comes with, in the head part, like that sounds horrible, is the original Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and then this is Angel Wings, which I think is an exclusive holiday highlighter, but it's really good. I've been wearing it a lot. And then this one came with 4 blushes in the belly part. I like all of these. I've used all of them. This one has kind of a satiny blush. The other 3, I mean, this one I guess has a little bit of a sheen to it. So this one's very satiny. This one's got a little bit of slight sparkle, and then the other ones are matte. But you can mix them together, and I don't know, I really liked these. So there's Snow Kissed, Pink Christmas, Christmas Dream, and Merry and Bright. And I go into swatching more in the video. And then the palette. I thought this was a good palette. Some of their holiday palettes in these cardboard packaging are hit and miss. I liked this one. I've worn this one like 4 or 5 times. There's one pressed glitters, some metallics, some mattes. They give you a kind of, they don't give you a black, but you get a dark brown. I don't know. I do like this palette. I think it's good. So can't speak for the others, but overall I'm happy with this set. And they're not like terribly large like pieces individually, like these are small, so I appreciate that also. It's kind of annoying that they're round, but they're not gigantic, so that's very helpful. And then the last thing I got from Ulta the other day, so I just thought I would mention it because it is a holiday set. This is the lipstick library from Ulta. I'm trying to get more drugstore. I have a lot of high-end makeup I discovered as I'm getting into doing more tutorials. Here's the colors. I opened the tubes and looked at them, but I haven't swatched them because I know for sure I'm going to keep Pink Nude and this Dusty Mauve shade for sure. And then possibly the Deep Berry, but I'm not 100%. So I was thinking I might give these 2 away possibly when I do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I know I'm not going to keep all 5. So I didn't want to swatch them, but I know I'm going to keep those 2 nude shades and possibly the berry just because I don't have much drugstore stuff. This was $16 for 5 and they're full size. It says it's $42.50 value. I've never tried their lipstick, so I don't know, but yeah, here's the shades. I thought it was a good deal. And that's a good, like you get the nude, the mauve, the berry, and then you've got the like the red, the berry, like the brown, like I don't know. I thought that was a good color selection. Somebody with the normal sized makeup collection I think would be happy with these. And it was a good deal. They're cardboard tubes, so that's the only thing that might be kind of bothersome for people, but it's cute. And then like what I'm going to do, you can split it up if you want to. So those are my recommendations for holiday sets. And you know, things that I'm sad that they didn't do this year. So let me know if you got any holiday sets. I like them. Some people are very anti holiday sets because they think it's a ripoff, but let me know what you thought of what I got. I think the only thing that I don't think was a good value was probably this NARS set. Like I said, the other one that they had was, and I'm upset that they got rid of it. So this is probably the only thing that wasn't a good deal, but let me know. Leave me your comments down below. And yeah, please let me know if you are getting any holiday sets for yourself or for other people. I think they're really good gifts for people. So yeah, let me know. Hopefully this wasn't a boring video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure you are subscribed before you leave, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.